Okay, LeaseLine, L&J Way, right? So L&J Way is LeaseLine to consultation, consultation to service, service to retail product. Those are kind of combined in there. And then we go to the checkout where we do what? We close the sale again through rebook and referrals. Rebook and referrals are so important because this is what grows your business and replenishes that 30% of customer loss you're going to have annualized over any year. So this is a very important step for you, and it is for me as well, because I've made my business based on referrals and rebooking, because the best customer is the repeat customer. Okay, we're on the lease line. The best way to talk to people on the lease line is through compliment. I want to engage someone immediately. It doesn't matter if they stop, if they keep walking. All I need them to do is just stop. And that way I get a moment to talk with them. And if I get a moment to talk with them, guess what? We're going to go to the consultation chair and we're going to do a needs analysis, right? L&J Way. So that's very important, and I'm going to take you through some very important steps now. Step one, hey, I love that hat. Where did you get that? I love those shoes. Where did you buy those? I want a pair of those. What am I doing? I'm engaging the customer. What is the customer? What would they might say on the lease line when I ask them the next thing? Because after I get through the engagement, I'm going to the actual closing the deal on getting them in the chair, putting on the magic cape. Once they get the magic cape on, that's when we're going to talk about needs analysis, right? We're going to expose the need. We're going to expose the need on service, retail product, and then we're going to close the sale and we're going to do the service right there. Or if that doesn't happen, we're going to book the service out and we're going to try to sell product because we know our products are the best. All right, let's look at this now. Okay, so the first thing we want to do on that lease line when we get a rejection is, one, make a determination if we can keep that customer. And this is kind of a split second thing, right? So, hey, love the shoes, love the hat. Hey, where'd you get your hair done? Hey, you look like you just got back from vacation. Where did you go? All these things, because why? We want the customer to stop. Why do we want them to stop? Because we want to engage the customer. Once we engage the customer, we start making a friend. That's very important in our business, sales business, the beauty business. It's very important. If we can't make a connection with the customer, we won't. So they say, hey, we don't have time. LJ, I do not have time right now, because I'm telling them my name. I want to know their name. LJ, I don't have time right now. When do you have time? I have time. It's a tight week because a lot of people want me. I have time either tomorrow at 3, on Wednesday at 4, or Friday at whatever, 4:30. So which one works best for you? And then we want to go to, hey, I got 2 or 3 minutes right now. Let's just go in and do a consultation, right? I know you're on your lunch hour. It's only going to take 2 or 3 minutes. If you will let me do this, because we want to get in something for something else, right? If you let me do this, I'll give you a 10% off coupon for your next visit. Okay? If we do service, if we do a color service, I'll give you 25% off on your retail product with that color service. So come on in. Second one is, hey, rejection on the lease line because of budget. You're going to also get this, and I know that our veterans out there and those of you who've been with us for a long time know that when we get in consultation, we start talking about price, then we start getting that sales rejection. You're going to hear that, right? Hey, I love those shoes. Where'd you get those? Oh, you got them in Texas. Cool. Have you been to, Waco, Texas? Whatever the conversation is. and then come on in, you know, I got a free consultation. If you come in today, I'll give you 10% off on product or service or whatever it is. Or if we do service today, I'll give you 25% off on retail product. And then they pop that big statement, hey, I just can't afford it. I don't have any money. There is no way I can do it. I'm broke. I don't have a job. All right, hey, no problem. Hey, just come on in, sit down in the chair, we'll put the magic cape on, and you can tell me about your budget. How do we beat, I don't have any money? How do we beat, I don't have a job? How do we beat that? What are you in Walmart for, right? Why do you come to Walmart? You gotta buy groceries, right? What's on your feet? It's Air Jordans, it's, you know, it's Versace, what is it, right? Where are you putting your focus? How much fast food are you buying every day, right? So we have to use those leverage tools in order to show value in what we can provide, right? So that's very important. And how we beat that is, what's your budget? What is your budget? After they go, oh, I can't afford that during consultation. What's your budget? On the lease line, oh, I don't have any money, honey. I can't do it today. What's your budget? Come on in here. All I need them is to sit down with me. Once we sit down, we start doing consultation. Then we talk about budget. They understand we want to help them, and they get confidence in us. Okay? What's your budget? LeaseLine is talking to, for me, it's trying to talk to probably 120 people in an hour. Or, you know, for me, I want to talk to many people as I can and fill seats, right? This is very important because the pipeline is there. The will sometimes is not. And so what we have to do is to understand and remember that rejection is a part of this game. We talked about rejection before. If I can't get anybody to stop, remember how we talked about, hey, complimenting them on something or asking them where they were on vacation, look like they just got back, whatever it is, stopping them in their tracks. If they don't stop and they just keep walking, okay, that's going, my eyes are locking to the next person that's going by. I'm talking to them. This is a rhythm you get into. Eventually, you know, some of us have cold feet whenever we start with L&J because we haven't worked the lease line and other smart styles for other franchisees or for Regis, or we haven't done certain things that, you know, we haven't been trained to do in order to increase our take-home pay, which is very important. L&J has a huge commission rate, which is at least in excess of 80% on month over month. And so it's very important to make contact with each customer. Don't get bogged down in rejection. Hey, what's important at the end of the sale, right? At the end of the sale, when we finalize everything, it's those double R's. That's rebook and what? Referrals. If you're not getting the rebook and referral, your business is shrinking. My business is shrinking. And so it's very important to have the double R's whenever we check out a customer. So it's rebook, and then on the referral, how do we do a referral, right? We don't hand them a card unless we get something in return. Everything that we do in L&J, almost 80% of the time is something in return from the customer, whether it's consultation. If you sit down with me for a consultation, I'll give you a 10% coupon, or I'll give you 10% off your service today, or if you do service with me, I'll give you 25% off. Or 20% off, whatever we're running at that time on retail product. It's very important that, hey, Julie, can you do something for me? You love your hair today, right? And that's acknowledgement when we both get awareness, and we do that through our L&J weight consultation. So if we both get that awareness that, hey, you loved your hair today. If you loved your hair, could you provide me 2 or 3 names that would also like to get the same great treatment that you did, the same great service? You get my confidence. I'm gonna make them look dynamite. And if you wouldn't mind calling them ahead of time and let them know that your friend is gonna be calling them and it's going to make you look as great as they are. So it's very important to get 2 names. You can then get that percent off the customer that's giving you the referral, that 10% or whatever it is off. They get a card, your card. And if you don't do this, what happens is, hey, can you hand this to your friends? It's going to go in the trash. It's going to go in a wallet. You'll never see it again. So what we're looking for is that exchange of something for something else. Okay? Rebook and referral. It's very important.